I'm Destin and this is IGN News. Game of Thrones fans might have to wait a bit longer than usual for the Season 6 premiere. HBO has announced premiere dates for its new show Vinyl, as well as returning shows Girls and Togetherness. As noted by Huffington Post, if you do the math and go off HBO's usual schedule patterns, it's easy to see how this could slightly push back the premiere of Game of Thrones Season 6. Vinyl will begin on February 14th at 9 p.m. Sundays. The slot Game of Thrones airs in, while Girls and Togetherness premiere on February 21st, airing right after Vinyl. Traditionally, Game of Thrones premieres in April. Season 3 began on March 31st, Season 1 on April 17th, and all other seasons began somewhere in between those dates. However, as Huffington Post notes, with Vinyl, Girls and Togetherness all airing 10 episodes each, that would imply Vinyl, assuming it takes no weeks off, would finish on April 17th, while the other shows would end on April 24th. Girls and various shows it's been paired with has been premiering in January for 4 years now, so the February premiere is a different move by HBO. HBO told Huffington Post that a premiere date for Game of Thrones has not been set and did not comment on how Vinyl, Girls and Togetherness might affect scheduling for Game of Thrones. It's possible Game of Thrones could premiere in its usual slot the week of Girls and Togetherness's finale, and then once more be paired with Silicon Valley and Veep in the weeks following. But regardless, it looks very possible Game of Thrones won't be back until the end of April or early in May this time out. In related Game of Thrones news, George R.R. Martin recently denied a Game of Thrones movie was in the works, and one character from Season 5 has been declared definitively dead. Spoiler warning. For all your Game of Thrones news, keep it right here on IGN.